Hello, and welcome to the Iron Spoon Kitchen, where today the Iron Spoon is marking a page in a special cookbook. This is a cookbook of recipes, a culinary journey through Texas history, a State Historic Sites Cookbook. And what has happened is that the state of Texas, the Historical Commission, went to every one of our state historic sites and made a recipe to go with it, a historic recipe. And one of the first ones in here is bird pepper salsa. And it is going to be spicy. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to make it the way it says in here. But even for me, who I don't mind stuff being spicy, but when it gets fiery, that's where I kind of draw the line. The neat thing about this recipe, though, is that it is associated with Presidio La Bahía, which is in Goliad, and it was Presidio La Bahía means Bay Fort, and it is in Goliad, and probably about 2.5 hours from Houston, and it was one of the sites for the Spanish missions back in the early 1800s and late 1700s. And it's a great place to visit. I've been there several times. I remember going there as a kid with my school, and it was very enjoyable. The neat thing about this recipe, though, with making this salsa, is that we're going to be using these bird peppers. And they're also called, chili Pequins. And it is spicy. I tasted one just to see just a little bit. And here, take a picture. It's kind of hard for you to see that. But here's a picture of what one looks like. And they are spicy. Even a little bitty piece is going to set my mouth on fire for a few minutes at least. But some people may like that. So that's the way it goes. But the chili Pequin, what makes this unique is that it is the official pepper of Texas. And it is the only native pepper to North America. I thought that was interesting. All right, well, let's get on with the recipe. And with this recipe, you notice I don't have a whole lot of stuff chopped up because it can all go right into the food processor. Now, you can do it by hand if you wanted to, but I figured that most of us are going to want to use a food processor to get this done. So let's begin. We're going to start with 3 Roma tomatoes, and use the Roma tomatoes because they don't have as much juice in them as some of the other tomatoes. And I'm just going to get this a little cut in quarters to put in here so it doesn't just bounce around in there. Let's see how long this takes. It is okay. I'm going to see how long this actually takes me to get all this done. Okay, now we're going to take our onion, half an onion. I'm just going to cut it up a little bit. I better cut that up a little bit more. And then we have our garlic. And we have, let's see how much, ½ teaspoon of fresh garlic chopped up. And this is the first time I've ever made this. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this, this show, is to let you see that you can do this stuff for the first time. And it'll be tasty. It's not coming from someone who's done it 1,000 times, other than the shrimp etouffee. That's the one I've made the most. If you haven't watched that episode, it's worth watching. So let's give this a bit of a pulse. Wow, that did it. Put in the rest of this onion. And then I got 4 ounces of tomato sauce. This canned tomato sauce. And then let's see, a ½ teaspoon of cumin. Gotta have that cumin. and then 1 jalapeno, which I did chop up a jalapeno, and I took out the seeds and some of the ribbing because I know it's going to be hot with those little chili Pequins. And here are the chili Pequins. Look, I'm going to just taste one of these for you live and show you. Now this is just like, look, you can even see that. Yep. It's already burning my tongue. Whoa, it's going to be something. So I'm put 5 chili Pequins in here, or Pequins, and then I have 2 tablespoons of cilantro. I think that's it. How are we doing on time? I think that's taken 2 minutes. That looks like some good salsa. Now, oh yeah, wonderful aroma. That's it. Maybe it took us 3 minutes, something like that. I'll know for sure when I get back into the editing. But this is bird pepper salsa. And, well, I don't think I need to go over to the table today. Let's just take a taste of it and see how it came out. Let me get a big helping here. It certainly is delicious. Is it burning my mouth yet? Not yet. Feel a little something in the back of the throat. Yeah, it's not killing me. Oh, that's great. Well, let me get some out of here so you can see what it looks like. Come on over and take a look. Hey, here it is close up. It makes a real pretty salsa. And it was not as spicy as I thought it was going to be. I guess with all the ingredients, it kind of mixed it up. So I could easily put, the other Pequin in there if I wanted to. This definitely sets a record, probably for the shortest Iron Spoon Kitchen episode. But this salsa is excellent. And remember, I got it from A Culinary Journey Through Texas History, a State Historic Sites Cookbook. Now, I'm sure you can get it online. It just came out. And like I said, a couple of good friends of mine gave this to me for Christmas since they knew I was doing this show. And I thought, well, this is perfect. So you'll see me do some more out of this cookbook. Well, I hope you enjoyed the salsa here. If you did, like it, subscribe, all that sort of YouTube stuff, and enjoy the bird pepper salsa. Ooh, I gotta have another bite. That is much better than anything from a jar. Well, have a good day from the Iron Spoon Kitchen.